Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is my birthday. Well, at least when you're seeing this. When I'm filming this, it's not my birthday, but the day you're seeing this, hopefully if everything goes well. But today, I will be playing with something super fun for my birthday. So I did pick up some items from the P.Louise X Mikayla collection, and I'm so excited. The color blue always makes me yellow. So like me next to this, I'm gonna look super yellow. I didn't buy the entire collection because that would have been crazy of me to do, but I did purchase the two blushes because I haven't tried the blush formula from P.Louise. I have tried the bronzer and I love it, so I have a feeling I'm gonna love these as well. And of course I had to buy the palette even though it's bigger than my goddamn face. This is the P.Louise X Mikayla To Have and To Hold in Case You Get Cold palette for eyes and face. Frozen in time and unconditional love, we've got forever to have and to hold. Know that with every piece of my heart, these feet ain't getting cold. It's so cute. I love Mikayla. I think she's such a great person. I don't trust her opinion as much anymore these days. I just gotta be honest. She's not gonna see this. But let's get into this palette. This palette's enormous. Oh my god. How many shades is this? 50 fucking shades, dude. 50 fucking shades in this palette. I feel like that's too many options for me, but at the same time, we'll see how this goes. When it came to creating her 50 pan XL palette, Mikayla knew exactly the color story she wanted to create. Her goal was to marry both the frosty tones of icy blues that blow in the November breeze, as well as the cozy teddy tones that wrap you up in the warmth of the love that radiates throughout this collection. A color story never ventured before for us here at P.Louise, but captivated us the moment Mikayla sent through her confirmed selections, and we're sure you will be just as whisked away by this whimsical palette as we are. Also, I didn't know this before, but it fucking lights up. That's fucking insane, okay? That's just insane. That's an insane detail. I don't know how practical it is, but this palette isn't practical, and you know that buying it. I mean, you gotta. So 50 fucking eyeshadows. Is it too much? I want to say there's a lot of repeated tones in here, and I don't want to be a hater, but there's a lot of colors in here that I feel like maybe we could have done without. Like there's a lot of similar blues next to each other and like a lot of similar browns next to each other. I feel like we could have toned it down. Also, the mirror is kind of weird because it has this big circle in the center, so it's not very practical. Even though it is huge, you can use either side, but like, I don't know, I would have preferred this detail to be on the outside, but then you wouldn't be able to peek through the shades on the inside like a snow globe. I caught my hair in it. Also, I got my hair dyed. You probably won't be able to tell because it's so dark. The lighting is not really doing it for me, but I did dye my hair. It'll probably show up better while I'm editing. So I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna swatch this palette, to be honest. I feel like maybe this could have been two palettes because of just how big it is. I got the palette for $45. I can't wait to play with this. I have a few looks in mind. I'm not sure how many looks I'm gonna have time to do on camera, but I'm gonna try to do as many as I can. We'll see how it goes. And then I did get the blushes. I got the blushes in the shade Pretty Pansy and Very Violet. These did come in a set. The bundle of the two I paid $23 for. At first I saw this box and I was just so scared. I was like, is the palette this big? So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids and we can get started with look number one. Holding this up is gonna be a hoot. I think it's still gonna be really fun to play with. Look how many options we have. It's a big palette. It's a heavy palette too. I think I'm gonna take some precision tape from Blend Bunny. You guys know I love this, and anytime I want like a very intricate looking look that looks like I spent a lot of time on it but really I didn't, I'm usually using this tape. So placement is going to be following kind of like my lower lash line. We're gonna follow that out. So for my first color, so I'm going to take the shade Officially Yours. It's this like really deep royal blue, and this is gonna be the color on the end, but I'm starting with it because I have a feeling it's gonna be super pigmented just like that. So far this shade is showing up rather nicely, and it is also blending out super nicely. I'm gonna go into the shade called Castle Hill right there. And that's going right in the center, and I'm also going to use that to kind of blend that shade out a little bit. I really like icy blues, especially for the winter time. I feel like blue is never a color that people talk about for winter. It's always like the Christmas colors. That's usually what I see done for winter, but like beautiful pastel colors are also winter. Purples, like shades like that, shades like this. Really. To further blend this out, I'm taking an e.l.f. Precise blending brush, and we'll take one of these super light blues. I think we'll take Lulu because Lulu's cute. I love her pugs. They're so cute. She's a good dog mom. So far, I'm loving the way these colors are showing up, and they're not turning muddy. I can see both colors on my eyes, and they're not mixing into one another. They look really good. I'm adding that deep blue called Officially Yours back into this look because I do feel like I lost it a lot blending. I kind of want to leave that inner portion very bare. So I'm going to take Lulu and kind of whatever's left on my brush, kind of drag it into the front of my eye. I don't want it to overtake anything or look crazy or anything. I want it to look really nice and blended and blue. I really like the way that this looks. I'm going to take my NYX glitter primer and I'm going to put that on all of my empty space on my lid. Oh, also I did birthday nails. They're like super fun and purple and like shifty. It's Mooncat's Very Merry Birthday, and the white kind of duochrome shade is called Ghost of Hecate. The shimmers in this palette are truly where this palette shines. I'm gonna go into this shimmer called Just Married. It is so pretty. So pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm going to tap this like right next to that blue on my eye just cause it's beautiful. I messed up and I got it where I shouldn't have. It kind of blends into that matte so perfectly. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this blue. That is just so pretty and like stunning. It's so bright and in your face. The next shimmer I would want to take is called 70123. It's like this very pretty kind of icy silver. And I'm putting that right next to that blue. Hopefully this works. Oof. Blend our shimmers together. These shimmers are insane. And like on top of a glitter primer, even more so. Like the sparkle is crazy. I think I want to take this shade called Newlyweds. It's very pretty. It has like a blue to kind of like a lavender shift, and we'll put it in the inner corner to kind of offset in between that silver and that blue. I love the way the blues show up on my eyes. I just don't love the way that blue on camera pulls on me. I feel like we're missing like an inner corner highlight shade with so many shimmers. I expected that to be an option and I'm kind of surprised that it's not. I'm going to add some lashes and peel the tape off, and I will be right back so you can see it all put together. Alright, and here is look number 1. I'm obsessed. I love it so much. I love blue eyeshadow so much, just in general, and I did get some fallout. I really like the shape of this eyeshadow. I really like the lash and how everything looks put together, and I love the shimmers. I can't wait to continue playing with them. So let's start on look number 2 now. Alright, so for look number 2, I want to play with the purples in this palette. So I'm going to take a Sigma E25 Max and I'm going to dip into this shade called Forever in Love. It's like this dusty lavender color, super pretty. And I'm just going to start packing this shade on my crease and blending as I go. I'm just taking this shade all over the crease, and I want it to be very vibrant but also very nicely blended as well. It's Monday as I'm filming this, so I got time still until I don't, and then I'm like rushing to do everything. I don't know. Are birthdays fun for you? Please let me know. Like, birthdays are fun, but sometimes they're stressful, and I don't want to be stressed out. Oh, I love this purple. It's so pretty. I'm just gonna take it everywhere because I love it that much. It's such a pretty dusty lavender purple for winter. That's so pretty. I'm gonna start kind of winging it a little bit, not too much, just a little bit, because I want it to have like just like a little bit of a shape to it. Nothing too crazy. To blend out those edges, I'm gonna take 0123-2021 just to make sure all my edges are nicely blended out before I go in with my glitter primer. But this is going to be a very easy, simple look, but it will look very pretty, hopefully. I love this purple. I will not shut up about it. Okay, I'm going to go into my NYX glitter primer now, and I'm going to add that all over the lid. I'm going to take this shade called Emerald Eyes, and I want to put that everywhere. Yes. That is so pretty. And I wish there was like an icy white kind of shade. There's only like this icy gold, which is not the vibe. So recently I purchased the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Noctilucent palette. I think that's how you say it. And I'm going to dip in here for my inner corner highlight today. So for the blue eye, I am going to take Apparition on a pencil brush, and I'm going to add that right into my inner corner. These are so soft, so be careful when using these. Oh, they're so sparkly and pretty. I'm gonna take the shade Apparition on this eye as well. It is just part of the look. They sparkle so nicely. Why haven't I bought this sooner? Oh my god. Alright, now I'm gonna add my lash and I'll be right back. Alrighty, here is look number 2 with the To Have and To Hold in Case You Get Cold palette. I'm obsessed. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It's so unique. I don't know. There's just something about the shimmers in this palette that hit different for me than other P.Louise palettes that I've tried. I only used one shimmer on this eye, so like pretty impressive. I'm gonna take off one eye now and see what I can do neutrally wise, because basically you have a lot of different colors to play with, so you have a lot of different options. So I think I'm gonna take this look off just because it'll be easier. It's not that I don't love it, I'm obsessed with it, but I kind of need to take it off to do something else. For look number 3, I want to take the shade, I'm going to take the shade Dream Life right here. And this is going to be my crease shade. I really like this color. To deepen it up just a little, I'm going into the shade Soon To Be. To deepen all that up, I'm going to take the shade Bravery. This shade is very pigmented. I'm just slowly deepening that shade up, adding it slowly and deepening it up as I go. Also using the other 2 shades I used to blend it out. Going to take a very fluffy, clean blending brush. And I want to dip into this shade called Cody's Favorite. And I'm going to go over my entire look with this shade just to make sure that the blend is right. I'm going to go into my NYX glitter primer. I'm going to go into the shade Happily Ever After. Put that right next to that deep brown. Look how pretty that is. That is so pretty. I love me some good neutrals, so I love that like subtle sparkle. These are less sparkly than the blue and the silver on this side and how the purple one was. This one's much more like wearable. It's definitely giving like wedding vibes. And for the inner corner, I'm going to take this shade called Champagne Toast. Taking my blending brush and just going over the blend of these, making sure that they are exactly the way I want them to be. That's such a pretty neutral look, super simple, didn't take me that long. To finish off the neutral side, I'm going to take the shade Bravery and line my top lash line with that. Alrighty, and now I'm going to add some final touches and add some lashes, and I will be right back with my completed makeup. Okay, so I have the two blush shades here. I'm kind of scared. I think I'm gonna do the violet one on this side and the pink one on this side, or should I do it backwards? Let's do it backwards. I'm gonna do the violet one on this side. Here's the shade Very Violet. Ooh, like how purple that looks. It's kind of scary. Oh, look at that on my fucking face. What the fuck? What am I doing? Quick blend. What the hell? It like disappeared. Okay. I'm scared. I've never wore purple blush before. And I'm like, it's scary because like it's so purple. But like it's not a, it looks like I have frostbite on my face purple. Like, and it's just scary because it's such a pale purple, right? And I can't see it on my skin tone. So anyone deeper than me, this is not going to show up on them at all. And I feel like that's kind of really crappy because there's only two shades. I'm going to try to blend it out with a brush to see if more product stays on that way. I don't know. I'm just trying to get this to work for me. I just don't know if I like it. Personally, I don't know if I like the color on me because it just looks pink. It doesn't even look purple. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to look or not. Like, you can barely see it, and I have a feeling that I'm going to put the pink on the other side and they're going to look very similar. The other shade is called Pretty Pansy, and this is what Pretty Pansy looks like. Here's the two of them together. Like, do you see what I mean? They're already not looking very different. So I have a feeling these are going to look very similar. I'm trying to like push it through so you can see the color. Very bright pink. Oh my god. I don't know about this color selection. I mean, it's giving I'm fucking freezing, but I'm not sure. I think I need to like set my face, see how I'm feeling. I'm not sure right now. I definitely like the pink side a lot more than I like whatever the purple side did. I feel like the pink side actually showed up much better than the purple, but I definitely feel like these shades are not very friendly to deeper skin tones. I feel like there could have been maybe one like I'm cold girl makeup look, you know, that like super bright pink that could have been included. I think these are super pale. I mean, I think they're really pretty. I like this side a lot more than I like this side. I'm gonna complete the rest of my makeup and I will be right back to give my final thoughts on everything I purchased. So here are the final looks. Here was look number 1 and here's look number 3. I absolutely loved all the looks I created with this palette today, and I think I want to try to create 3 more looks with it. I'm going to add it to my list. I have a long list of things to film, so I'm excited. So what were my thoughts on the P.Louise X Mikayla To Have and To Hold When You Get Cold palette? I absolutely love this palette, and I was a hater at first. I was like, this is huge. Where am I going to put it? Which, yes, it is huge, and yes, I have no idea where the hell I'm going to put this, but I thoroughly enjoyed playing with every single color I used today, every single shimmer I played with today. I think the shimmers in this palette are so much more sparkly and shifty than the other shimmers I've gotten from their other palettes from the budget boxes. And I love those palettes too. Those palettes are not bad by any means. It's just there's something extra in this one. I can't quite explain it. I love the added detail of the lights at the top, the packaging of everything. P.Louise kills the packaging every single time. I do think that this is actually really thick, but I don't know, I kind of knew that when I went into it. P.Louise has pretty big packaging. This palette is bigger than my face. I do wish maybe it could have been 2 palettes, one being more colorful and the other one being like a full neutral palette, because this is a lot and I don't know where to store it. You know, it looks like a snow globe. Like, this is so cute and creative. Even though it does block some of the mirror off, I think it's still very cute. When I saw this palette, I was like, that's a lot of blue, but I love the mix of the purples in there. I think the purples make it seem less of a blue palette and more of like a winter palette. So I love this. I think this really made me happy today. I had a rough Monday. It's been a long day. So like coming home and playing with this truly made me happy, and I can't wait to play with it again. Also, I did want to note that the palette that we are getting in the budget box is a blue palette. So I will compare the two when I do get them in my hands so you can see for yourselves the comparison and decide, do I want either? I did do 3 looks with this palette. I used the blues, I used the purples, and I used the neutrals because I wanted to try a little bit of everything, and I have no complaints. I loved every single look I created, and it actually pained me to take off the purple one to make a neutral look because I wanted more color, but next time we'll play more with color. Getting into the blushes, I do have Pretty Pansy and Very Violet because I wanted to try both of these. And out of the 2 of them, I don't know. If you're more on the fair side, I would say get the violet one because it's a really cool color and I wish it showed up on me more. For people the same skin tone as me or lighter, Pretty Pansy's actually a really nice shade as well. Actually showed up much more than the violet one did, and out of the 2 of them, I think Pretty Pansy is my personal favorite. I also use Pretty Pansy on the center of my lips because I wanted to incorporate this in a different way, and I really like it. I think that's really pretty. I also topped it off with the Glamlight Freddy Krueger lip oil. But yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed playing with these items. Can't wait to play with them again. Please let me know if you picked up this collection. Are you interested in picking up this collection? Please let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Am I straight? I don't know. I know like the camera likes to move around because of the cable connected to it, even though the cable's not doing much anymore. It is my birthday, so I didn't buy, hold up, let me allow the camera to adjust, or am I just orange? As well as the cozy teddy tones that wrap you up in the warmth of the love and so. Oh, my Garfield's collection. I was like, what did I order from Glamlight again? Garfield coming. Had to hurry up and film all this shit. That's so pretty for winter. She captured winter in a palette so beautifully. Oh, and no, I got blue shadow. Where did that even come from? I know I got blue eyeshadow everywhere. God damn it. God dang it. I want the best of both worlds. I need to do my eyebrows. We'll do them tomorrow. I love the added detail of the lights up at top, but I didn't have any issues with any of these shades. This palette is huge. This palette is bigger than my face. This palette is bigger than my face. I can't speak. But for me, I would recommend